Hi everyone, my name is Richard De Beer, lecturer for DSC 2604, and in this tutorial I'll show you how to use the what if analysis feature of Excel. So, in my last tutorial we dealt with this spreadsheet here, a certain project with made up values. Then I showed you how to calculate the net present value using the function NPV. Now, to get this amount, 2,704, the interest rate was 5%. One might want to know, what if the interest rate was something else? Of course, in this case, it's very easy to check. You could just simply change the value there, 1%. And you see all the values change, meaning that the net present value of the project would in fact be better if the interest rate were lower, well, technically inflation rate. What if we wanted to look at several possible rates instead of 5%? Well, one thing we can do is we can just fill out a column of possible values. Say I put 1 and 2. Notice that they are in percentage form. There you see what kind of cell you're working with. I've made them percentage so that exactly the same formula can work. If you recall, if this number was not in a percentage, you'd have to divide by 100. So now in Excel I simply take those two cells, I go to the bottom right corner and I left click and drag the values down. Excel is clever enough to realize that I'm trying to make an arithmetic sequence, so it fills out the rest of the values up to 10% I've just chosen. Now here in data, if you click on that tab, you see over there what if analysis. We are going to ask, what if we work out this formula here, there you see it, but instead of C1 we want to rather put in these values here, one by one. What if we did that? What answers would we get for the formula? So the what if analysis should, in this space, give us the value of the net present value function with these values in column D inserted in the place of 5%. To achieve all this is very simple. First, select the entire region. This region includes the values you would like to insert there. Over here, the function you would like to do the analysis upon. And finally, the space where it can write out the new values of the function. Having selected this region, you then click here, what if analysis, data table. Now we are going to use column input. Notice here the values we'd like to try out are all in a column, so that's why we're using column input. If these values were in a row somewhere, we would use the row input cell. So it's column for us, and where should these values be placed? Well, if you look at our formula as we just saw, these are supposed to take the place of C1, which is where the function NPV that we worked out obtained the 5% interest rate. So then I click OK, and there you have it. So the net present value at 1% is 16,000. The net present value at 10% is minus 10,000. So you can clearly see from these values that the higher that rate of interest, the worse performing this project becomes. So it's actually quite simple to use the what if analysis. Naturally, if you have functions with several variables that you would like to alter, you can still do that, but for now we can just show you this first simplest case, which already presents some interesting values that you will find useful. Right, thanks very much.